I hate the border on YouTube because I've just been lagging like hell lately. I don't know what it is. It says I'm on 12 ping, but in reality it's gonna be like on 400 and something ping. The only reason why I'm wearing this skin is because today it hasn't been back for 2 years, I believe. 2 years. 2 years, I think. I think it was 2 years. Made me feel A-okay. Can't take back the love that I gave you. There's a point where I love and I hate you, and I gonna point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Easier said than done, I bet you will. Gonna, you know. Probably gonna go controller player. Let's go practice on bandits. Okay. Okay. So I'm playing on my broken controller currently, so I'm not gonna be that good. Right, let's do this. Okay. Can't take back the love that I gave you. There's a point where love and you. Easier said than done. I thought you were the one. Guys, if this video gets 16 likes, I will dye my hair whatever colour. A random comment. Right, type in a colour in the comments and I'll dye it for a day. Because where I go to school, they don't allow your non-natural hair colours. So like, I'm probably gonna have it for a day. So, hey, okay. You know what? I wanted to send out an important message, so we might go and watch the We the People. Because I want to show that people can all be equal, so.
TikToks into doing this stuff, have 1,000 people that have pre-saved it in the first 2 weeks is really, really, really means a lot to me. So thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Do 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 do. Are you okay? Literally, whenever I stream, someone's always texting me. It's actually ridiculous. Where we the people? Oh, I take it it's at the big screen, so I'm just gonna mark it there just so I can. Yeah, there. Right.
Before our eyes. So you're there in Atlanta, where certainly there was a recent incident with Rashard Brooks. We've been absorbing everything that's been happening in the country up until this moment. So how are you kind of handling all of this emotionally right now?
Man, as an American, it's hard because
Very bad pixels, isn't it?
it's just
That
it's a
one.
growing pain of sorts. You know what I mean? We know that our country is progressing. We know that on the other side of that progression, that we all are going to be better. I think our community and people who are essentially descendants of the cornerstone of this nation, and the cornerstone of this nation is the Constitution is important, the founding fathers was important, but free labor allowed all that to stay. And as the descendant of a slave, and then when I say descendant, I don't mean anything long.
Can't
My
take back
great
the
grandmother
love that
taught
I
me how to
gave
sew a
you.
button on a
There's a
shirt
point
as she
where I
was
love
sewing
and
blankets that we
you.
still use in my
There's a
house.
point
Her
where I
mother was
love
born
and
in
I hate
slavery.
you, and I
So
cannot
that's how
change you,
close
so I
slavery is. I
must
know how to
replace
sew a button
you.
because the slave taught her child to, and that child taught me to. That's how close. So
At
I
the
think
time, I
that
thought you were
I'm
the one.
excited that progress is happening, but I know on the other side of that progression, Breonna, Mr. Floyd, brother that was killed here, there are martyrs, and we long been martyrs for the progression of this country. And I hope that as we enter into another martyrdom, another black
Sorry,
person
I'm just quickly
has
doing something.
died at the hands of the state. I hope that we enter this coming out determined to see
Dun,
justice
dun,
on the
dun,
front
dun,
end,
dun, dun,
and
dun.
not only when we're angry. I hope that coming out of this, people that are in the streets organizing continue to organize in the time of peace like they are in time of war, because they're organizing effectively. They're causing systemic change in the immediate and not some protracted campaign. And I support
That is
that.
a
Plot,
controller
plan,
player.
strategize,
No,
organize, and
joking.
mobilize. And as long as you keep doing that, you're going to capitalize
This is a
off the
really
change
important
that we're
message,
making.
guys,
And I
so
appreciate it.
I'm just
And I
going to
don't
be
mean
quiet
capitalize
and let you
monetarily. I
guys
mean,
listen.
these kids are capitalizing, progressing. Organizers on the ground level who've been working for years, the campaigning around police brutality and violence, have in an instant been able to organize people to progress law.
Yeah, it's been a lot of impressive moments. I mean, you mentioned about how the young people, they're so organized. Because I think about the progression from, say, Ferguson to now, and it's been pretty
Yeah,
outstanding when you think about
absolutely.
it. What has impressed you the most about what you're seeing right now?
What has impressed me that
Mhm.
in '92 we rioted in Atlanta. There were riots in other cities. There were riots in Los Angeles. But there was such a stronghold on information. Local news wouldn't let what other cities know until after it was over. What's impressed me is the ability to use technology. We haven't gotten as efficient as Hong Kong, but it's coming. You are seeing at a day and age where in an instant people are able to mob on a place, people are able to say what needs to be said and go and get ghosts. You're seeing in an instant what our grandparents were able to do. Like we have a house party app in which people can sit down on that house party app. You can organize with those 8 people to know what are we going to do in school, what are we going to do in local school boards, what are we going to do with city council. Our grandparents used to have to do that in the basement. Now you're able to do it over your phones and organize effectively and immediately. So I'm impressed by the level of organization I've seen. Because when I was an organizer at 15, 16 years old, we'd have to literally meet for 30 days to plan something that you might strike that might be 3 hours or even 30 minutes. But you're
I
constantly
realised
there.
if I
These kids
actually
are
just
able to
do
do it,
this
and
the
these
whole
young people,
way,
these organizers,
it's
they
gonna
can
basically be
in a blink of an eye. But that only happens
Fortnite doing my
when you
content
train like
for.
Floyd Mayweather.
So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna
Organizers are
talk
like
over
this.
it.
Laughing
And
Never
icon
not trained.
660
You know, and I
FPS.
think that these are the
what the
people
hell?
again that we should
I
be looking to
didn't
follow
even
in
hear
these
that. I'm gonna
times.
have to go back onto my live stream.
But you dropped the mention of the House Party app. Mike, are you on House Party? You use it?
I just found out about it. I got the cool people in my life hit me to what's new. The two apps I'm most interested in right now are House Party, and there's an app called Convo that allows me to speak directly back and forth with people. That's a lot cooler than sometimes Twitter where stuff gets lost in translation. But you know, I'm still over there tweeting with the angry moms.
Who the hell is
Shouts out to
Alpha?
the old folks.
I think about where activism was on this issue in particular when Ferguson happened, and looking at it now, and it's, while there was definitely a lot of positives that came out of Ferguson, particularly the Black Lives Matter movement, seeing the level and the difference is that clearly there was a lot of lessons learned there, and they've applied them now, and so it definitely seems much more cohesive, and that's been impressive. What has impressed you about what you're seeing, especially from these young people who really have seemed to seize this moment?
What I've seen be most beautiful about this time is kids have the ability to adjust and move and be like water. They're truly plotting, planning, strategizing, organizing, and mobilizing. The skateboard kids came in. Usually you would see in the 60s, black people look like me. We make public protests. We get our heads split open. Sympathetic whites and allies and people who truly believe in freedom, justice, and equality entered the stage. Now, not only are you beating black people, you're dragging off white people. And it became a tapestry, a unified front to give us our most basic civil rights and acknowledge our human rights. That tapestry is happening.
Can you stop?
Again.
I am
It's
trying
happening
to
in a
do a
bigger and
message
better
by
way.
not to be
I was talking
racist.
about the
Please, you
skateboard
can do
kids.
it
I saw
after,
those
but
kids
not
come
now.
in
I am gonna
Because
ban
I
you
bet
further.
the law
Police were
gonna
hacking
you.
these people with
What's
batons.
the point?
They held up the
Law
skateboard to
gonna
protect them.
you.
Most kids who skateboard, my kids skateboard, most skateboard kids in the South don't look like me, right?
Right,
But
so
I saw the
if you
skateboard
want to
community
see
literally come
my
in and save
other
protesters from
social
beatings.
medias,
And then they
like
got really frisky and they
TikTok,
started attacking back. And I was like, this is,
all that, the
although I
names
don't
are
think
down
I don't
below
want
in the
violence
comments.
in the streets because those
In the
kids deserve to
description,
grow
I
to
mean.
be adults without being soldiers against the state that their parents pay taxes to. It impressed me that the proletariat showed government that you work for us. And in this moment, we are exercising our rights to make public display of the evil that has happened. It makes me proud that I live in a country that has long promised equality, rarely given it to people who look like me. People who don't look like me defending.
You made an interesting note and observation about the skateboard crew. And I think anybody who's watching has noticed that it's not just black people who are out here protesting.
it's not. It's a tapestry.
It's a tapestry of people.
The Amish. The Amish.
Yeah. Wasn't that crazy?
I didn't even know the Amish saw the news.
I was thinking, who told them? Right? It was like, I didn't.
Right. So,
Right?
not to be horrible, but I'm going to leave this match and then I'm going to actually talk to you guys about it because I feel like they're getting caught up with laughing and all that. So I'm just going to get straight to the chase. So basically, as you guys probably know already, so there was this person, called George Floyd, not trying to be horrible, people say he's very innocent when he actually wasn't innocent. He have threatened a couple of people. I won't say what about. And he did not deserve to die, okay? No one deserves to die unless you're a person who neglects their son 24/7, or people like that. They still shouldn't die because your family's still going to be hurt no matter what. If you're a criminal, if you're a murderer, they will miss you no matter what. Now, the other thing is that I want you guys to type in the comments, whoever's viewing this, doesn't matter whether I've already finished the live stream or what, okay? I want you to put in the comments Black Lives Matter, just to know, right, that you support it. Just so you know. It'd take about, what, 3 seconds, alright? And another thing I want to address is people from TikTok say England's racism is way worse when we haven't been that much racist for about 100 years. Like, what are you trying to say? Like, Americans tried stopping racism, right? I know this is gonna sound racist, but the African Americans, shall I say, tried to stop white people from being racist. Now, Martin Luther King, very, very good man, right? Not everyone's perfect. He wasn't perfect, okay? But he still tried. He tried. He died, but we see him as a person who is a hero, and he just... When your time is when you die, that's when you know your time is up. For a lot of people die every day. Everyone's luck just goes snap. And that's what I'm saying. George Floyd, people who call him an innocent man, he isn't innocent. Yes, he wasn't the biggest criminal, but yet again, he wasn't a literal murderer. Let's address the fact that no one actually noticed. This is how people are so stuck up for George Floyd not being horrible, right? The police officer was on his neck for 9 minutes, right? Let's address that, right? A white person. Oh yeah, George Floyd, like, he made plenty of riots. They're still going on now. They burned the American flag. All the army troops that have died for America. All the police officers that have died trying to stop the riots. Donald Trump. People say Donald Trump's a problem. No, it's not. It's everyone's problem. Because there's some people that can't get around the fact that around almost 100 years ago everyone was racist, and now they don't want to put it behind them because they still think that, because they grew up with it. Alright? And I want no one to be racist, but I know this might be getting a bit too serious now, but KKK people. So in other words, they are racist. That basically, so it stands for the Ku Klux Klan, who were racist because they didn't like African Americans. So these two basically leaders, so like Martin Luther King was like trying to make peace, And then you've got KKK making it even worse. And then you've got, I can't remember what they're called. I think they were called the Black Panthers or something. Not being racist, I think that's what they were called. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, so it was called the Black Panther Party. So like people kind of started it in 1982. So just think. No, it stopped in 1982. It started in 1966, right? And just think. Yeah, sure. That was kind of a long time ago. But what? But thinking they almost did it. Well, they did do it for around 20 years. So, and to almost stop racism as well is a good job. So, put this out to people. Don't be racist, alright? Stand up for the people who do suffer with police brutality and all that. 1 second. Police brutality isn't a really nice thing, you know. Knowing that one day an African American might go to the store saving someone's life, but might be accused of trying to kill them, is just, if you told someone that they didn't know about racism, they thought everyone was peaceful, they think that would be crazy. They think that would be absolutely insane. And basically, I think we should just stop. I think I'm gonna stop talking about it because I think it's a serious matter, and I think I should let other people deal with it because I'm not the type of person that should be doing this. I'm young. I shouldn't be doing this. Alright. So, yeah. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into creative, right, and we're going to do some backgrounds or just practicing. Right, so I'm just going to say this real quick. It doesn't... Another thing that people are addressing, saying people don't understand about certain things. You're right, people don't understand that coronavirus is still about, and people don't even notice that there's a new flu about. Made for literally full of pigs. One of my favourite food is bacon, and I can't even have that anymore because it's infected with pigs in China. And where does bacon normally come from? England. But I'm sure it's going to come here soon. Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to go for a trick shot map. Oh, yes. Now's my chance to favourite. Favorite. Favorite. No. This time I don't even know where there is. Bikini Bottom gun game maybe. Wide. I wish people could be just way more aware of the people surrounding them and how sometimes, yeah, sure, people need to change. Some people don't. And if you think about the people who do need to change, it takes a long time for people to change. It's not easy. Like deaths, not easy. I wonder how the mother of George Floyd, the brother of George Floyd, even the child of George Floyd feels about the death. People don't take it into consideration how other people feel. They only really, and I'm gonna say this, I do this quite a lot. I'm pretty sure everyone on the earth doesn't care when everyone's upset. Even you. No one cares about anyone else but you. And that's what you gotta understand in life. Is that, yeah, sure, you might be sad, you might become depressed after it, but always remember, your neck isn't a t-shirt. You don't hang it. Your arm isn't paper, so don't cut it, alright? And one more important message. Online bullying isn't an option. How to get into people's ways. And let's just say, alright? I definitely 100% did not mess that up. Right, so one second. Hello guys, I'm back and let's just do some more trick shots. Wow! Wow! Not answering it because I hate video calls. Oh, watch this. Oof. I'm gonna have to check that in replay mode later. Oh, 1 second. Oh my god! I'm currently eating an ice pole as well. So like, I'm seriously gonna have to get into a call in a second. So be warned, I will be doing trick shots while I'm in the call, but oh well. Oh my god! As soon as I stop speaking, I'm gonna be in the call, okay? Oh my god! I don't really want to do this. But boy's going AK for a bit. AFK for a bit. Hey guys, I'm going to end the stream now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and